Fran is a principal of a K through 8th grade private school, and she says she's trying to be a cheerleader for her teachers, parents, and students, but it's weighing her down too. So Fran is joining me on Zoom. Fran, what's the biggest thing you're hearing from the parents that you're interacting with?
The biggest thing we're hearing is that they are overwhelmed and they feel like they're not doing a good enough job. Uh, and
Are
we've
they
seen
being
that.
asked to do an unreasonable amount here, or is the expectation too high?
The expectations were too high in the beginning. We had to adjust what our expectations were of our students and of our parents. We went into this thinking it was a race, and this is a marathon. And we have to find some sustainability here for our parents and our students and our teachers.
Are you grading these students on the same standard that you were before, or is it on a pass fail basis now since this is kind of a wartime scenario?
It's not a pass fail, we're standards based, so we do grade them on standards that we address. We are not going to be able to get all of those standards in because obviously not being in an actual classroom. So we will assess them on whatever standards we do address them, definitely.
Well, I've often said that I I admire teachers in a really high way. I put them in a very high rung on the ladder because we turn our children over to them for probably 60% of their waking hours. They shape their minds, they shape their personalities. We pay them an embarrassingly low amount of money for such an important job. They get in their own pockets for materials in their classrooms, et cetera, and they're just absolute heroes. And but more than that, they are trained professionals on how to do lesson plans, teach certain subject matters in coordinated fashions. Parents are not trained in this way. How can we expect parents to deliver the same product and hold students to the same grading standard when they don't have professional teachers?
We can't. We absolutely can't, which is why teachers all over this country, including mine, are working 12 to 14-hour days and handling Zoom meetings 2 to 3 times a day, reaching out to our parents and our students and giving them whatever we can and any assistance that we can. But
Why
it's
are,
long and tedious.
why are so many of these Zoom sessions around the country with teachers, why are they optional?
Ours are not optional. We take roll. It's important. Relationship between teacher and student is very, very important. Let's face it, we did not get into this line of work because we weren't relationship people. We are. This screen time thing is not what we bargained for.
Right.
And so we have to touch base with those children. And that's the best way. It's not
What's your best advice? What's your best advice to parents that are having to take the teacher role now?
listen to Dr. Phil. Definitely look at time for yourself. Find ways to nurture and take care of you, because if you're okay, your kids are going to be okay. Let them take breaks during the day. It's okay. Just because they're at school from 8 to 3 every day doesn't mean they have to sit in front of that computer screen from 8 to 3. If they need breaks, let them take breaks and bring some joy into stop and go outside, play for a while, then come back to your studies. But routine and consistency. I can't stress that enough. That's why our schools are so successful, because we thrive on routine and we thrive on consistency.